Greetings of the day to one and all. Today I will be presenting my exhibit, that is evolution of power from the thermal power plant to solar and wind power plant. So let's start. So the initial or the primary stages of power generation, something that is very much useful to the humankind, came with the thermal power plant. So in this, the coal will be put up into this very specific area here, and after burning, what happens is that the steam will be produced, which will pass through the piston, which will result in the rotation of the crankshaft, goes into the generator. That will result in the rotation of the turbine, and the power will be generated. In this case, the glowing of the bulb. And this was not very much environmental friendly, as we know air pollution rate was very much high for the thermal power plant. So the next step came with the hydroelectric power plant. The common name is dams. So what happens is that we use water for power generation, which is a reliable source actually, and if the more water capacity, which more than what the dam could hold, the shutters could be opened as a result, which will help in the release of the water to the nearby landslides. Next up, what happens is that the potential energy of the water will pass through the penstock, goes into the generator, which will result in the rotation of the turbine, and then the power generation will be produced. So this actually has a conversion of potential energy to mechanical and mechanical to the electrical energy. And this was very much environmental friendly. The next step came with the nuclear power plant. That is, what happens is that in the reactor vessel, you could see the fuel rods and the control rods, which consist of uranium and thorium cells. Uranium is used widely put into use, but the thorium cells are not used, and this could be seen in many areas, especially in the United States and France. And what happens is that nuclear fission takes place here, that is the splitting of the atom of the nucleus. And what happens is that it will go into the boiler, which is filled with water. After production of steam, what happens? It will go into the generator, which will help in the rotation of the turbine, and the electricity will be produced as a result. The rest of the water will be brought into the cooling tower via the condenser, and then it will be recycled again for the same purpose. This is actually known as the dirty gas due to the very much hazardous effect it has on the environment and the humankind as well. The next step came with the solar and the wind power plant after the nuclear power plant. So what happens is that the wind power plant works on a simple principle, that is, instead of using electricity to produce wind, we are using wind to produce electricity. So during the action of the wind, the turbines will be spun as a result, which will help in the production of power generation. And the solar power plants actually takes place with the help of the sun, which is very much abundant due to the sunlight we have on the Earth's surface. So the sun, due to the solar fusion taking place in the sun's nucleus, we have, with the help of the solar panels, we produce the electricity or the power that is very much used in many of the industries and many of the home setups these days. And now this is actually conversion of the light energy, the solar cells, from black current to green current, which we have made as a replica of the large scale solar cells that you would see in your house. So this is actually a small scale solar panel that we have made, and you could see the white color layer over here, that is the titanium dioxide coated cells, and on the other side you could see the black color, that is the graphite coated cells, which is negative and positive cells respectively. And in the middle portion we have kept an electrolyte solution, a drop of it, which via the help of the capillary action will be spread evenly, and then using the help of the crocodile clips, after fastening it with the paper clips, it will be connected in series connection, positive of one cell to the negative of the another cell. And once all of these are connected, once we on the voltmeter, the meter, the multimeter, you could see the readings coming up in here, which shows that it has a potential for power generation. And this is actually the latest innovative method that the scientists have came up with, but then even hydrogen is actually put into use, and many of the experimental setups have been used, and we see the power conversion in here from the not so environmental friendly ones to the very much environmental friendly ones that we have right now. We have actually faced a very much bigger phase of global sustainability from conversion of power generation from the initial stages to the latest ones. And this is my exhibit, and thank you very much.